As I said earlier, you're probably wondering why we're in this strange place. Well, we are at Car Rigs in Ingram doing it on-site this month, and it turns out Ronnie Shell is going to be our chairman of the board for 2012, and he's a partner at Car Rigs in Ingram. So here we are on-site. I promised you an exciting next guest, and I have Mr. Garrett Floyd from Niceville Insurance Agency, and Garrett, as it turns out, is the Vice President of Special Events for 2012, and we've got a big one coming up, don't we?
We do. Looking forward to a great year.
Tell me about what's happening. I guess it's the first one out of the chutes, the Multi-Chamber Expo.
It is.
Yeah.
As you know, last year, the chambers in the local area, the Crestview area, Destin area, Greater Fort Walton Beach, and Niceville Chambers of Commerce have all partnered together to offer a great member benefit. It's one of the largest marketing and networking opportunities in our area. This event was such a huge success last year that we decided to put it on again this year. So with over 4 years and 90 vendors participating. 90 vendors, and I would guesstimate conservatively 700 people show up. I mean, it's huge. There is a lot. I mean, if your business is not there, you're missing out on a great opportunity to get the word out, not only to your chamber, but to other chamber members also.
And we'll get into that a little bit more, but it's really inexpensive for chamber members to get out there. And like I said, if people are your customers, and whose aren't, there'll be some there, a boatload of them, and it's easy to chat with them and talk to them and interact with them and have a great time. When and where is this expo going to be?
The expo is going to be held at the Emerald Coast Conference Center. It's over on Okaloosa Island. Mm-hmm. It's going to begin at 4 p.m. and will end at 7, and it's on Thursday, March 1st, 2012.
Oh, it's going to be fantastic. And it's a great venue, a lot of room, so you don't feel crowded even if there are that many people there. Usually the thing that draws the most people, and for some reason our booth is always the furthest away from this, but there's always wonderful food there, isn't there?
There's always great food. And if you want to get the booth a little bit closer next year, I'm sure if you give us a little extra cash, we can get you by the front door.
I'm going to talk to Ronnie. Maybe he can help me out.
As far as the restaurants, though, we will have some great restaurants. All the chamber member restaurants, you'll have variety from the different chambers providing their signature foods to everyone. And you also have the opportunity to taste their delicious dishes. Each chamber is allowed a limited number of food vendors. So if you're interested in being a food vendor, you should contact your chamber immediately. Yeah, this is an opportunity to showcase your best, and in past years they really did. The food was just fantastic. I mean, you won't need dinner after this event, because if you hit all the booths, man, they've got some wonderful food, don't they? They do.
Yeah, I have to say that's probably one of the highlights of the expo for sure. Now, this is a little different than most chamber events, isn't it? Because you don't just open it to the members or their guests. Tell me how that works.
Correct. This event is actually open to the public, and the expo is free of charge. It's even better. So we'd like to invite everyone to attend the great opportunity to meet with all the local businesses in the Okaloosa area. And with all the chambers involved, it's a great opportunity to come out and see a variety of services and products that are being offered.
And they're both consumer services and business services, so no matter what your needs are, there's a little bit of something for everybody, isn't there?
Correct, there is. And
there's always really cool giveaways too, so you got to scan all the booths and find out who's giving away the neatest little item. They always come up with good, from chip clips to God only knows what. There's always something being given away, isn't there? Are there booths still available?
There are. There are booths that are still available for any chamber member that might be interested. Being part of the expo, the charge is $275, and you receive an 8x8 booth, which includes a 6-foot skirted table, and 2 chairs and a sign to identify your business.
And they make it real easy for you too. There's usually it's identified who you are, but if you got a banner or that or a tablecloth, you can bring your own.
Correct.
And setup's not too difficult at all. They open it up early enough that everybody gets in there and pull up the back doors, and you can unload. There's carts to haul all your stuff, and so if you haven't done it yet, it's a real simple process. Just sign up. How much were the booths?
It's $275.
Very good. Very good.
Relatively, it's an inexpensive way to get out and market your business, advertise, and reach the greater Okaloosa County area. So
it really is a slice of everybody. So it'll be a great crowd. Are there corporate sponsorships available? Because I know some booths not all booths are created equal, if I may put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, there are. Each chamber has actually been assigned 2 openings for corporate sponsors. And ours were taken within just a couple hours of telling our members about the opportunity. So we'd especially like to thank Twin Cities Hospital and Bright Star of the Emerald Coast for signing up through our chamber.
God bless them. So if you don't know what that means, they're usually on the end in an island in a kind of a double-sized booth and a little more visibility. And we do appreciate both of those sponsors for stepping up, because that's a real big deal.
It is. So,
Are there, who do we contact if we want more information about this?
you can contact our local chamber office at 678-2323 or send an email to events@nicevillechamber.com for more information. You can also access the registration form on the chamber website, which is www.nicevillechamber.com.
Well, fantastic. And I'm sure Niceville Insurance will be well represented there.
We will plan on being represented.
Tell folks a little bit, you got a moment here to give a shout out to your peeps. So tell folks exactly what it is that you do, Garrett, so they have an opportunity to, you do so much for our chamber. Why don't you tell them a little bit about what you're...
Our Niceville Insurance, we're located behind Gulf Power in Niceville on Bullock Boulevard. We were founded back in 1995 by Lewis Skinner, longtime resident of the local area and supporter of the chamber. We specialize in homeowners insurance, auto, life, business insurance, from general liability to workers' comp, property. So we kind of cover the whole gamut of things. The only thing we really don't do is health insurance.
Absolutely. I'm sure you've seen a little pickup in business in the last couple quarters here of 2011.
We have.
Yeah.
2011 has been a good year. Things have seemed to turn it back around from last year with the oil spill and so forth. It affected a lot of businesses, but it seems this year things have really started to pick up, and we're looking forward to a great 2012.
If you want to know how the community's doing, you can always call the insurance guy, because because between the homes, the cars, the lives, and all the rest that we do, we kind of get a pretty good finger on what's going on in the world, don't we? Well, God bless you. Thank you very much for all that you've done for our community. Let's tell the folks one more time, how do they get in touch with you if they want to join the Chamber Expo? When, where it's going to be, and how do they get in touch with us?
To contact the local chamber office at 678-2323. You can also email them at events@nicevillechamber.com, or you can go onto the website to register, which is www.nicevillechamber.com.
And it's going to be the 1st of March, is that right?
It's actually going to be March 1st, 2012. It's from 4 o'clock until 7 o'clock at the Emerald Coast Conference Center on Okaloosa Island.
Come out and join us. It's going to be a great event. We have a couple quick announcements. The second Wednesday breakfast will be held January 11th. 7:30 at the Niceville Community Center, and of course the sponsor is Car Rigs and Ingram LLC. Chamber members and their prospective members are welcome to attend. If you want to come and you're not a member, tell them Dave sent you. RSVP now to join the Tradewinds Restaurant Let's Do Lunch. That is January 12th at 11:30 a.m. And remember, it's always a great time to join the chamber. We're here at the end of the year in the holiday season. Please make sure you remember those folks overseas that are fighting for our freedom and keeping us alive. God bless you all, and look forward to seeing you next year.